Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Libras, okay? So this is for any planet or any placement of Libra you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them and they will also be in the description box below. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Libras, I'm a Libra sun myself. Let's get into our cards. Yeah. I like this. Yes. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good or has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what we should expect for the coming week. And we have the Queen of Autumn. I don't know why. I remember in this song, once it says Queen of Autumn, kinky my neck. Okay. Okay. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Two of Summer. Ooh, I like this. Yeah. Hey, with the Ten of Winter at the bottom of the deck. Well, I don't know why I exhaled there. I could just be thinking too quickly. Anticipation. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And we got the Seven of Summer. Ah, now that makes more sense. With the Two of Winter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Chariot, followed by the Six of Spring, followed by the Sun. Now, I like that. Now, that is awesome. Yes. Okay. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And we have the Seven of Winter. Okay. Followed by the Queen of Spring, and the Eight of Autumn, and the Ace of Spring, and the Ace of Winter, and the King of Autumn, and the Three of Autumn. Nice. Okay. Okay. So the first deck I used is Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck, and it will be in the box below. Now, I'm going to clarify, I'm going to use Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Okay, so first card you have the Queen of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why the Queen of Autumn is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Michael a Muckle. Nice! I like it! With Epona's Wild Daughter at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Bright Mother, as well as Honesty, and Spirit Dancer, and Los Cunas, and the Laham. All good. I like me the sound of that. Well, we can also add Tintin, okay, and Penelope Dreamweaver, and the Endorsing with Salad. Okay. Now, the second set, you have the 2 of Summer and the 10 of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why both these cards are in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Libras, why are these 2 cards in the upright for the second set? And we have Sylvanus with the feline at the bottom of the deck, followed by Ilby the Retriever and the Piper. And the fairy who's kissed by the pixies. I like it. Yes. I'm happy. Well, I'm just happy just because I'm happy. Yes. Alright, so now the third set, alright, is the 7 of Summer, the 2 of Winter, the Chariot, the 6 of Spring, and the Sun card. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the direction they are in. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why these cards are here in the direction they are in. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras. And you got Geo the Slow with the Death card, as well as Gotcha and the Fairy Guide. Yep. Okay, now the third set, you have the 7 of Winter, the Queen of Spring, the 8 of Autumn, the Ace of Spring, the Ace of Winter, and the 3 of Autumn. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Libras, please come forward and share why these cards are here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, and you got Jehobiah, G. Yeah. As well as Poharel of the Waters, followed by Lattice Moon's Daughter, the Fairies of the Future, the Singer of the Chalice, the Singer of Healing, yes, and Luminous Doom, and the Singer of Intuition. And the Rar card. Following my intuition is a good thing. Because if I had not turned that, Luminous Doom card, I would not have seen all the other wonderful stuff that were behind it. Yeah. That is what subtle energy is all about. Yeah. Now, so the first card that you got, alright, is the Queen of Autumn. Now the Queen of Autumn is a very generous, stylish, and gracious, as well as practical individual. This card says, be practical with respect to how you to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can make your dreams come true. Yes. Awesome. Possum. Someone is helping you. You are becoming this person, or someone is helping you with this. Next you have Mickle a Muckle. Now Mickle talks of Everyday blessings, mixed blessings in play. So you're approaching this thing you're approaching it with a playful and childish perspective. Then you have Epona's Wild Daughter. Now Epona's Wild Daughter talks of inner shadow, nightmare, depression, madness, and growth. I feel like you interpreting it through the eyes of a child might seem childish to some people, but in reality it's helping you grow and expand as a person, which is much, much better. Then you have the Bright Mother. Now I feel like the Bright Mother is just saying, while other people are criticizing you and putting you down because you are acting like a child, or you're not acting so adult, you're not adulting, nurture yourself, you know, and shelter yourself, because I don't think that they have the wherewithal to understand what you're going through. Be honest with the fact that they don't get you, so you don't necessarily have to mix with them, if I make sense. Yes. Then you have Spirit Dancer. Now Spirit Dancer, alright, talks of self-expression, freedom, and exploration. So you, even if other people are trying to bog you down and make you abide by certain rules, you're like, F this. I'm gonna freely and go wherever I want, because that is what I allow myself to. Just because you are stuck behind your cage or whatever your limitations are, it doesn't mean that I have to abide by them. Nay. So keep your limits to yourself, okay? The only person who can limit you is yourself. And everyone else, if you say that other people are doing it, you're just using them as a scapegoat. Yeah. You know, a lot of my family doesn't understand what I'm doing, and they don't need to understand. I really don't flipping care, because I am going towards what makes me happy. I am going towards what I'm called towards. I'm going towards what I feel like I am, where I feel like I'd serve more people and do what I love. Okay, now the next card is Los Cunas. Now Los Cunas talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, and adventure. So you are going, if you haven't done this already, which I have, but if you haven't done this already, I feel like you're going to go within and figure out what you like to do, what makes your heart spin, yes, what makes your heart sing, and what you appreciate most doing, right? So that you can find something that you unconditionally want to give and receive from, because this is the Lamb, and the Lamb talks of unconditional giving and receiving, right? So it's that thing that you absolutely adore doing, that thing that you can't see yourself not doing. Then you have Tintin's Sylph. Now, from that viewpoint, from that aspect, when you know what it is that you are craving for and that you will not allow anything less than to occupy your thoughts, okay, I feel like that is when you will be like, okay, you'll be able to sift through the information that is coming towards you and be able to discern between good and bad stuff that are useful and non-useful to you. Now once you do that, you'll be able to have hope and promise for the future. Now you're doing that because you were inspired by your magical dreams and your visions to obtain that thing. You're like, I love this, I love doing this. It's probably subconscious to some extent. I know in my case it was. I knew I was craving something, I just didn't know what it was, and so little by little the information was coming towards me. And when I say little by little, I also had to follow my intuition to figure out what it is. Okay. Then you have the undressing of a salad. Now, the undressing of a salad talks of balance, avoiding extreme, being impossible, and achieving the impossible. On this, yes, because on this card, I wrote a couple of things. I wrote, number one, a fool's errand. Number two, I also wrote the Smurf. Okay, because the way I see this card is that everyone in the background of this card is like the people, like the little gnomes in Mario who like scurry around at the bottom of the page, like who walk back and forth. Whereas the person in the foreground, alright, is blue, and I called him a Smurf. Now, imagine if two individuals from completely different universes, okay, came together. Each would think the other was absurd because they were not used to seeing people like that, right? Yes. I mean, have you seen Rick and Morty? That show is off the walls. It's crazy. I mean, the imagination with the people that create Rick and Morty have insane amount of imagination from my perspective. And I mean, just think, you go in a different parallel reality and you have no idea what the hell is going on. Which reminded me of, was it Endgame or Infinity Wars? Wait, I'm gonna write Rick and Morty. Morty / Infinity Wars. Infinity War. It's not wars, it's just war. Alright, now for the second set, alright, you have the Two of Cups, which is the Two of Summer in this deck, which says falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. While I was pulling this card, I made a face because I'm like, oh, what are we getting ourselves into? But then, now I'm like, and then I did say automatically after, wait, I have to read, because now it kind of dawned on me. So you're deciding to stay with your partner, or this does not necessarily have to be a romantic connection. It could be a work connection, it could be a friend, it could be family, what have you. Okay, whatever it is, you're deciding to stick and keep this relationship alive in your life. Even though, okay, now I understand. Even though you were at the breaking point, and then you decided to keep on working on this. You decided that, okay, you're at the end of the cycle, and so let's try this one more time. Maybe the next time it's going to be different. It's going to be better, right? Because the 10 of Winter in this deck, okay, as you can see, it's this fairy that's leaving the Winterland and moving towards spring. So that is what I'm getting for this. You're deciding to stick with someone because well, you think that this time around it's going to be better, it's going to be different. I hope it is. Yes. Now the cards clarifying that, alright, are Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus, alright, talks of truth, cutting through deception, and clarity. So I guess you decided to stick with this person because you were able to discern between your emotions at the moment. You were able to separate yourself from the emotions and what was actually happening. Because when you're all up in your emotions, things might look bigger than they are, you know? So you were able to distance yourself, which is amazing. Not a lot of people can do that, which I commend you for it. Yes. Now, the next card is the Feline. Now, the Feline talks of delayed completions, tidying up loose ends, and getting it right. This is crossing your T's and dotting your I's. making sure that everything is just right. Right? When you hand in an essay, you cross all your T's and dot all your I's, making sure that everything is perfect, no mistakes. Generally, that's how it goes, right? That's what a writing assignment is, right? So basically, you are dotting your T's and crossing your I's. No, crossing your T's and dotting your I's on a contract. I'm getting with a partner. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, but whatever it is, I feel like you're moving up to the next stage of this relationship. It might be for work, it might be friendship, it might be like I don't know, love, it might be marriage. You might be going from, or you might go from dating to engagement, and from engagement to marriage. I don't know. So the next card is Ilby the Retriever. Now Ilby, alright, talks of office of unclaimed properties, hopes, wishes, and loyalties. And I think that's why you're stepping up in your relationship, because you see hope for the future with this person. Why I took on that accent, I have no idea. But that is neither here nor there. Probably the reason why is the idea, the concept that you both are working on is seductive. You find that even if at times there's difficulty, but the majority of the time there's a ton of harmony between the two of you, which is amazing. Ugh. So that is why you are sticking with this person, because you see that if you continue with this person, instead of just going to someone else, all right, you will be able to tap into the fairies of the future. No, the fairy who was kissed by the pixies energy, which is love given is love received, the metaphorical open heart surgery. This partnership, whatever form it might take, okay, will allow you to what? Will allow you to see a future with this person that is more appealing than one single by yourself. Right? Next set of cards, all right, you have are the Seven of Winter, the Two of Winter, the Chariot, the Six of Spring, and the Sun card. Okay, so you have the Seven of Summer, which talks of no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Seven of Summer is the Seven of Cups, where you have spoiled for choice, as Minopan says so eloquently. I write it down because I'll forget. Spoiled for choice. So you made a decision to move forward with this partner, and for some reason you have more decisions now than you did prior to that decision. Okay, and that is why you are between a rock and a hard place, between the intellect and the between the intellect and the emotional, because this card says indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellect and the mind. So you're kind of between, you're like, what should I choose? There's so many options. I don't know what to do. And that's kind of like, this card was saying don't procrastinate. But you are not procrastinating. There are two quite distinct ones, but you're like, I don't know. What should I do? I don't know. Though I feel like you're going to make a decision by the third part of this week, meaning Friday and Saturday, or for the next 5 and 6 days from now, you're going to make a decision in regards to this, okay? And that will allow you to move forward with success because you were dedicated and you were self-disciplined. That will allow you to celebrate your accomplishments as well as being in the spotlight, which is hilarious because the next card is this one, the Six of Spring. Now, before I jump ahead, what was I gonna say? Cancer card. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, so now you have the Cancer card, you have Leo card, and do we have any other majors here? Dancing, yeah. Okay. All right. Movement forward. That will be recognized and celebrated, the Six of Spring, and that will lead you to your happy place. That will lead you to the Sun card, which is plans that work out perfectly, amazing new ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So you are going to be over the moon with joy because in the tarot, the Sun is the happiest card in tarot, okay? And this card is the happiest card in the oracle, okay? In this oracle. So, I mean, basically, you're going to be extra happy because you start off the clarifying cards with Nickel and Muckle, which means appreciation. Then due to your appreciation, you will be falling in love with your life. And due to that, okay, you will absolutely enjoy life with the Sun card. Now, the cards clarifying these are Geo the Slow. I feel like the Seven of Summer is going to throw you a curveball that might, like, put you... That will that will set you back a bit, just a tad, until you clearly decide to put an end to the Two of Winter, the indecision, by choosing something out of your norm, which is what is going to shock you. Because Gotcha talks of unexpected event, rude awakening, and sudden shock. Shock! You're going to be surprised, and then some, with this choice you are going to be making. Then you have the Fairy Guide. Yeah, you're going to be shocked with this choice, with this decision that you will make. Yeah. Now, the next set of cards, alright, starts off with the Seven of Winter, which is, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. It is, in general, in normal tarot, it would be the person who is stealing swords, right? Yeah, the person who is stealing swords. And in this card, it's this person who's trying to run away from the truth and not tell themselves the complete truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. I've never seen that card like that. Then you have the Queen of Spring. Now, the Queen of Spring, okay, is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. This card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So I feel like these two is that you are not seeing the reality of a situation because you are kind of you have your blindfolds on. I remember someone in my life who's like this. She piles on stuff to do on herself all the time. And she's doing better now, but when we used to like suggest our help, she would like shoo us away, and now she's better. Yeah. So, wonderful people want to help you. Accept the help, because or else you'll like run yourself ragged to the ground. I don't know if that's the way this expression goes. Next, alright, you have the Eight of Autumn. Now the Eight of Autumn, says do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Okay, so I feel like this thing that you're reaching out to others for help, you're accepting help from others. Okay. Where you're accepting help from others is something that you see this for the long term. Then you have the Ace of Winter. No, the Ace of Winter is next. The Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring talks of it's time to take action. Excuse me. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So this is going to give you a whole new perspective on something you can do. So through that hardship, you learned something new. You went to school for it, and that is why you're like, okay, now I'm ready to put this to work towards it. Right? And that's when you have the Ace of Winter popping up, which talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So you're going to get an intuitive hit, and you should follow it even if you think that it might be difficult. Next, you have the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. This card says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Yep. So, this new idea is going to allow you to figure out what it is you want to do as work, or for whom you prefer working for. Then you have the Three of Autumn. So the Three of Autumn talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yes. Yes. So you didn't listen to anyone else's perspective. You kept at it, even if it didn't yield returns quick enough, is what I'm getting. Or produce returns quick enough. Alright? Yeah. So now, because of that, you're being compensated for your creative talents. Yes! That is awesome! Okay. Next, the cards clarifying that, alright, are Jehobaya, which talks of imaginary fears, unreal hazard, realistic caution. So, yes. You are making certain that everything is right, okay? Oh, darn it. Alright, next you have Pohariel of the Water. Now, Pohariel of the Water, alright, talks of emotions, serenity, meditation, and gracefully accepting change. I feel like you're being, you are utilizing realistic caution in regards to change that must be made that will allow you to tap into your spiritual guidance, that which is illuminated for you, and which at the moment might seem like a riddle, but once all of that like falls into place, I feel like you might understand things clearly. Next, you have the Fairies of the Future, which talk of be here now, guidance forward moving. So I feel like you're going to get intuitive nudges that will help you along your path to what it is you want to create, which will bring you the Singer of the Chalice, which is trust, joy, patience, and creativity, as well as miracles and hope. Wait. Trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. Yay! Which is amazing. For some reason, I have the taste of chocolate covered almonds in my mouth at this moment. Very weird. Well, if one of you is eating chocolate covered almonds, enjoy. Next, you have the Singer of Healing. Now, the Singer of Healing talks of healing of body, mind, and spirit. So whatever this thing is that will give you much joy, patience, creativity, and hope, and miracles, it will also heal your mind, body, and spirit, which is awesome. Next, you have the Luminous Doom. Now, Gloomy Doom, okay, as Dharma Jane calls him. I'm going to write that down, because she's a Libra too, you know? This card talks of taking care of yourself, but I feel like you're going to be taking care of yourself only after like a pity party, after self-defeat, self-destruction. So you'll only see that, you know, those things aren't really good, that you should actually take care of yourself after you've experienced those things. So this might span more than a week. I don't know how long this is going to be. Next, you have the Singer of Intuition. Now, the Singer of Intuition, alright, talks of perceptiveness, oracular powers, awareness, and trust. Now, I would add to this card that experience. If I have a pen, that would be nice. But I currently don't. Actually, I do. No, excuse me. Okay. So I've had this deck for a while now. Wait, what is that? Trust. No. Trust and experience. Yeah. And that will allow you to tap into the Raw card energy, which talks of wild energy and pure potential. It is only after you learn some experiences, once you've been around the block a couple of times, that you will be able to, been around the block a couple of times in the most productive way and the most aware way, that you will be able to take stuff from it and utilize it to better your circumstance. Okay? So, my gorgeous Libras, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Libras, gorgeous and fellow Libras, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.